What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 3 battle for the BBL. Today, we are facing off against the Seattle Supersonics, and this is going to be a game that's going to be incredible, guys. I'm going to be honest. I have not played the game yet. I do these before I play my games, but the roster that we have to face off against is amazing. Our opponent, I believe, is also 2-0, so we have 2-0 versus 2-0. I believe he's +5, or we're only +3. But we have the kill leader on our team. We have Yveltal. This Pokemon, 6 kills last week. 6 kills. Are you kidding me? That's absolutely incredible. And it is by far the best Pokemon in Ubers. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, be sure to go back and check it out, of course, before you come to watch this one here, because I don't want you guys to kind of be missing one week, come back for another one. You guys want to get the full experience for BBL, right? This is a national Dex league. It's got a ton of crazy Pokemon that are allowed that didn't make it past the Dex cut, but we got it here. This is the BBL. Let's go ahead and jump into this team. Now, looking at our team, you guys see it on your right. Yveltal, Melmetal, Mega Medicham, Palisand, Porygon 2, Volcarona, Rillaboom, Crustle, Lantern, and Alolan Ninetales. We got the Veil on our team this time around. Looking at our opponent's team, though, our opponent has a roster of Ho-Oh, Mega Metagross, Hydreigon, Primarina, Nidoqueen, Raikou, Gourgeist, Avalugg, Hariyama, and Buffalon. This is kind of like the perfect team composition for a points league, especially in Uber's points league, in my opinion. You have Pokemon that are really, really good, really high tier, high worth Pokemon. Ho-Oh, Mega Metagross, Hydreigon. Just some Pokemon that are kind of like the middle tier, but mostly higher, like the Primarina, the Nidoqueen, and the Raikou. And then you have some lower mons that are still decent in Gourgeist and Avalugg, and then you have some kind of bad Pokemon that are good for their tier, provide you value, and kind of patch up some minor holes you may have. That's kind of my ideal way of going about a points draft. You look at they have 10 mons on their team. 10 mons is the way to go in this league. You don't really need more than that. At that point, you're just kind of lowering the quality of each of your Pokemon instead of raising them the quality. So it is what it is over there. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the team builder. Looking at the team that we have, starting off, we have our Yveltal here, which is carrying the heavy duty boots this week. It's got access to Oblivion Wing, Foul Play, U-Turn, and Toxic. Originally, I wanted to run like a Sub-Toxic set. I thought it was going to be very good with Sub-Toxic Roost and like Foul Play or something. But I noticed I really wanted momentum. I felt like that was a very important thing for me to have this week. Oblivion Wing is just an amazing move all around. Honestly, without last week having Oblivion Wing, we don't win that week because Assault Vest, you want recovery back, Oblivion Wing can provide that for you. The big thing with this set is we have speed for Hydreigon. We take a modest Primarina's Moonblast, or a modest Specs Draco Meteor from Hydreigon, or a timid Life Orb +2 Dragon Pulse. And we also take a timid Life Orb T-Bolt from Raikou, and we take an adamant Bandit Ho-Oh's Brave Bird with this set. Foul Play is honestly incredible this week. Oblivion Wing is just kind of decent here. It doesn't have the greatest matchup because my opponent has a really good access to Steel type in Mega Metagross, a really good Electric type in Raikou, and honestly I'm going to be hitting either Foul Play or U-Turn against them. Primarina is pretty specially bulky, so not really the best move to go for with the Oblivion Wing there, but at the end of the day, it still hits very, very hard against my opponent's team, so we might as well run it. The big thing is I want this thing being the check to this thing being the Primarina or the Ho-Oh, and I can go for Toxic and I can U-Turn out, putting those things on timers, which is going to be absolutely incredible. And honestly, the Oblivion Wing is mostly there for the Gourgeist, Avalugg, Hariyama, and Buffalon. Now, obviously, he can definitely just bring the first 6 and he'd be fine, but this is mostly for a failsafe, and I have to be prepared for anything, so that's why I'm bringing this move here. Our next mon is going to end up being the Volcarona here with Fire Dance, Quiver Dance, Toxic, and Substitute. A very, very weird set this week. Honestly, I'm not too confident in this specific set here, but I really felt like this was a good Pokemon. The only thing is, it gets hard-walled by Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh just eats anything this thing wants to go for. If I get to +2, we're not even doing 50% to a max HP Ho-Oh. It's crazy, and that's with Psychic. I'm not even running Psychic. I'm running Giga Drain. Oh, I was going to be running Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, and Fire Dance. No, so instead I'm running Sub-Toxic. This set has speed for Hydreigon once again, Sub-Toxic to help wear down the Ho-Oh because the Ho-Oh is going to be the primary check to this thing. Quiver Dance or win con once the Ho-Oh goes down or is really weakened. If he's not running heavy duty boots, then that's really fantastic. I think he kind of has to run it, but looking at it, I didn't really bring rocks this week. I could have done it, but I didn't feel like it was necessarily needed to, so it is what it is there. But the big thing with this is, with our investment in special defense, at +1, we take a modest and non-boosted Hydro Pump from Primarina, and we also take 2 Dark Pulses from Life Orb Hydra. And that's really useful because it allows us to stall out turns, really weaken my opponent's team. If he is Life Orb Hydra, then we will outspeed it for sure, and we can fire off 2 Fiery Dances, which is insane, and that'll be likely at +1. He'll be taking Life Orb Recoil, 3 hits because he'll take the first one, will live, the second one will also live, and then the third one will go down. We can just honestly destroy a lot of his team. So I'm really hoping that this set puts in the work for us. Obviously, Ho is a huge barrier for us to overcome, but I definitely think we have the team to do it, and that is going to be our Volcarona this week. Our next mon is going to be our Porygon 2 with Trace as its ability and the Violet. The reason I'm running Trace over something like Analytic is because I want to make sure I can take advantage of the Sheer Force. That might be a possibility with the Nidoqueen. I can take advantage of Tough Claws, and that's get boosted by Foul Play, I believe. And then we have Levitate on Hydreigon, and to top it off, we have Regenerator on Ho-Oh. That is fantastic, very, very useful to keep this thing healthy. Obviously, it's a very easy target for Toxic, but I don't really see that big of a problem with it because it's mostly going to be doing a lot of just Toxic something, or sorry, Thunder Wave something, and then switch out, and Foul Play something, switch out with Teleport, you know, just stuff like that. The big thing with this Pokemon is we have speed for 2 modest specs Primarina Hydro Pumps, not speed, special defense, excuse me. We take 2 timid Life Orb Draco Meteors from Hydreigon, and we eat any hit from Hydra except for like Superpower if it's banded. If it's banded, fine, but pretty much every single Hydra variant we actually take 2 Superpowers from because of the attack drop. On this set, we have a pretty good amount of speed. 80 EVs is a pretty hefty chunk. The reason for that is because we want to have speed for a paralyzed Hydreigon and a paralyzed Metagross, because then I can fire off Foul Plays. I can recover stall. I can then just I can just beat them 1v1 pretty effectively. Obviously, Hydreigon can run Superpower. I said before, can run a pretty sure Focus Blast it gets. I'm not positive on that, but we eat those hits. We can get a -6 priority Teleport off and just do work. And if it's at any point going to be Hydreigon versus me, I click Thunder Wave straight up. There's no way he's going to expect me to not carry Ice Beam on this set. Ice Beam is a really good move against his entire roster. Hits the Hydreigon, hits the Gourgeist, hits the Nidoqueen, so I feel like it's a really solid move against him, and if he's not expecting me to run the Ice Beam, he might go for sub, but at the end of the day, I don't think a subset is necessarily the best against me. I have a pretty good amount of Pokemon that can beat a subset, and at the end of the day, Volcarona has Bug Buzz, which goes through sub. Moving on, our next mon is going to end up being our Crustle here. Crustle is really good this week with the White Herb. Sturdy, Rock Blast, Earthquake, X-Scissor, and Shell Smash. Now, I didn't mention it on Volcarona, but I'll mention it for Crustle. The reason why I'm not running Heavy Duty Boots on these 2 Pokemon specifically, my opponent doesn't have very many rockers. I believe his only rockers are actually the Nidoqueen, and that is it. So, Nidoqueen's going to be coming. It'll probably have rocks, but at the end of the day, my Volcarona is mostly there to substall, and obviously I can do that with rocks, but I can do it a bit more efficiently and effectively with my leftovers instead of the heavy duty boots. Crustle, yes, I would love to make sure I can get my sturdy intact, but with my insane defense, 125 physical defense, is nothing to laugh at, even with very little investment. With our set here, Rock Blast, Earthquake, X-Scissor, and Shell Smash, we have speed for a Scarf, Timid, Primarina, or for a Raikou while we're at +2. Shell Smash really helps deal with the Ho with the Rock Blast. If it is Rock, we do go for Rock Blast rather, and my opponent, I don't know, is the Charty Berry. The first one will pop the Charty Berry. The second one will actually go through normally, and so the third, fourth, and fifth we get so lucky to hit that many. This set is very strong, and I really felt like it was a must bring to this week. The Edgequake combination is very good, hitting pretty much my opponent's entire team for amazing damage, except for like the Hydreigon. Then we have X-Scissor for that, which hits it phenomenally. We have Gourgeist, which we'll probably hit with X-Scissor because I don't really want to miss a Rock Blast. I also feel like 80 base power versus is higher. It's a higher chance of me to get 80 base power X-Scissor than it is to get 4 hits with Rock Blast, which is what I would need to do more than that. So I definitely feel like that's the way to go against the Gourgeist. And obviously there is the possibility for it to run Will-O-Wisp. That's definitely a possibility. I am ready for that. I'm afraid of that. But I have a pretty free switch into it with my Porygon 2 here because if I get Will-O-Wisp, I'm fine with that. I'd rather just get Will-O-Wisp, not Toxic. Obviously, Will-O-Wisp would suck because of the foul play. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This is a very chill league for me. I'm trying to just enjoy it a lot more than go as serious as I was in the past. But this is our next Pokemon, being our Mega Medicham with Rock Slide, High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, and Fake Out. The Dual Stab is really good here in this matchup. The only thing I really appreciate taking the hit is, like, I don't know, kind of the Metagross because it's got a shit ton of defense. Kind of the Gourgeist if it's a Super Gourgeist and really defensive. That's pretty much it. Everything else does not appreciate these hits. Ho is okay with taking a Zen Headbutt, like it's not the end of the world, but I have Rock Slide for that. There's no reason I would not run Rock Slide, and I have Fake Out just to get some extra chip on something as priority, maybe break a Sash, and then get a KO with Zen Headbutt, because there are certain roles like the Nidoqueen, maybe it's defensive set, Fake Out into Zen Headbutt will get the job done, whereas Zen Headbutt sometimes just might not get the job done, so I have to be very aware of that. Same thing goes for Primarina, and even Hydreigon with the High Jump Kick that's carrying a Chople Berry, so we just be aware of that there. And this set also has speed for the Hydreigon as well. That's kind of like the benchmark I was looking to reach with this thing. Our next mon, our final mon, is going to be Lantern, making its season debut with Volt Switch, Discharge, Dazzling Gleam, and Scald. This set is very important to the team. It actually has the same speed as Porygon 2, so it has speed for a Paralyzed Ho-Oh and a Paralyzed Mega Metagross, Paralyzed Ho-Oh, Paralyzed Hydreigon, basically anything slower than a Mega Metagross that is paralyzed, which is phenomenal. With the Assault Vest, we can take tons and tons of hits. Volt Switch will let us take hits from the Raikou, excuse me. It just means that it can't Volt Switch around on my entire team. I really want to bring the Palossand, but I didn't feel like it was the best in terms of this matchup this week. The Ho could kind of do some things to it. It kind of set up all over it a bit. Primarina was obviously a pain in the ass. Hydreigon problem, Nidoqueen problem, Mega Metagross can carry Ice Punch, Raikou Shadow Ball, so really didn't have the best matchup in the world, so I felt like this was the best option, leave it on the bench, and to have Lantern be my electric immunity. With this Pokemon, with our EV spread, we take 2 Adamant Banded Brave Burst from Ho, or a Jolly Life Orb Earthquake after Stealth Rocks from that same Ho, and the rest is put into our special defense to take the most amount of hits from the Raikou and his specially defensive Pokemon. That is going to be our team for this week. A longer team builder, I know. I appreciate you guys sticking through. If you guys went to the timestamp, no problem. I'll do a bit of a quick little, I guess, tidbit of what we did for the what our team is. But yeah, I do want to say, you guys, thank you very much for all your support. The channel's been absolutely blowing up as of late, so I really want to say thank you for not only for the BBL, but for the BBR and the GDL as well, and for even the GMAX series. It's really starting to come around and do a lot better, so thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a second with the... Alright everyone, welcome back. As you can see, my opponent did not bring some pretty notable threats. The big thing he didn't bring is the Hydreigon. That's the one. Other than that, he brought his first 5 threats, plus the Gourgeist, which Gourgeist definitely makes a lot of sense. Looking at this though, I definitely feel like he's leading with the Nidoqueen, so I'm going to lead off my Metacham here, and kind of go from there. At the same time, we can just fake out anything except for the Gourgeist, and if he goes Gourgeist, we have other options like my Porygon 2, so I'm going to go with my Metacham here and get started off. So have fun to my opponent, and yeah, oh my god, look at his avatar there. It's the Dracovish behind a lemonade stand. What is that? I don't know. Oh man, I'm always nervous for these games. BBL is always a really fun league to do. Really stressful though for me, even though I do want to make it less stressful. It's just what it is for me. I get nervous playing this game. I want to win. I want to bring you guys good content and play well for you because I want to show that I'm learning just like you guys are. I mean, we're all here trying to get better at this game, so yeah, we'll see. But he is taking his sweet time, so I wonder what he is going to lead with. As I take a sip of water. Now, I don't know why his avatar's that. Honestly, I find it hilarious, but mine is just the default. But looking at this, once we get the Ho weakened and the Raikou weakened, yeah, no, just once the Ho is weakened, honestly, Volcarona just goes in. I would have loved to have run the full-on offenses. He leads off with Nidoqueen like I expected, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Mega Evolve. I really want to click Fake Out, but Zen Headbutt maybe the best play. He's probably just going to go hard into the Gourgeist here. It's just, do I feel comfortable allowing rocks up? I don't. I'm going to go for Fake Out here. Mega Evolve and Fake Out. If he goes Gourgeist, so be it. Yeah. I would love for him not to go for that, but he goes into Gourgeist. We kind of knew it. That's fine. I'm going to go into the Volcarona here, making that play. He's probably going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, I'd assume. Maybe even a Ghost move. And if he goes for a Ghost move, we have Flame Body. We can burn that thing, which would be nice. We also force in not the Metagross, but the Ho, and I can go for a free Toxic against it, which is fantastic. And I don't think his response would be going to Nidoqueen, because he wants to make sure he gets his rocks up. It's only Rocker, that's why I kind of felt he was going to lead with it. I definitely want to go for a Zen Headbutt there, but just in case he stayed in, it wasn't worth for me not to get my rocks up. So yeah, he goes for Toxic and he misses. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That really sucks. I'm going to go for Toxic of my own, as he goes into the Ho, which I'm cool with. We do connect. Amazing. And I'm going to... Okay, let's see. He's probably going to go for a Brave Bird if anything. I'm going to go into my Lantern here just as a general check to it, as he's going to end up going for a Toxic on this. Okay, he did not... He has a Ground type, but what would he go into right now? He would not go into it right now, so I'm going to go for a Volt Switch here. And that's fine with me. I probably should have gone for a Substitute on that, but it is what it is. We now know he carries Toxic on 2 of his Pokemon. He definitely felt like my team was really fat, which makes sense considering what I did to... who did I play last week? I can't even remember. Lux? Yeah. Considering what I did to Lux last week with Yveltal, he definitely wants to run Toxic. I have the Porygon 2 there as well. So now, there's 2 models with Toxic I have to worry about. I don't want that thing getting Toxic. If anything, I'd like to get burned, even though it will reduce the power of my Foul Play. But yeah, this is a very strong set. And so we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Combining words, combining sentences, combining phrases. You know what it is over here. But yeah, if you guys are excited, by the way, for the series that we have going on the channel, we got BBL, we got BBR, we got GDL, and we got IBL starting up as well. And this is what? This is coming up on Friday. I think this is going to be going up on Friday the 14th, which means that my birthday was yesterday for you guys. So happy birthday to me. Leave a like on the video for that. But yeah, guys, honestly, I'm 25 now. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm an old man playing Pokemon. But we're just going to enjoy this and see what we can do. But at the same time, I don't think there's any need for me to calc right now. I don't know what he's trying to calc here. He may be thinking, oh, I'll go for Earthquake. Might be, I might be Shuckleberry. He might be thinking that. Maybe go for Giga Drain. I'm Assault Vest, so shouldn't be worried about that too much. It's also got much lower special attack than it does physical attack. If he goes into Nidoqueen, which he does, damn it. I want to go Hard Volcarona. He's going to get up his rocks here, but I think, if I go Crustle here, because that'll make sure I have my, yeah, I'm going to go Crustle here. As he goes for his rocks. I'm cool with that, because now I can go for a free Shell Smash. Yeah, free Shell Smash. Or do I want to go for an Earthquake? What would he go into? Maybe the Gourgeist. I get an Earthquake here. He'll let speed the next time, so I'm going to go for a Shell Smash here. That's okay. As he gets a Toxic Spike, fine with me. I still have my Sash, quote-unquote, intact. And I can go for an Earthquake as we KO. Amazing. So he gets up his Toxic Spike, which is good for my Porygon 2. The good news is I'll be poisoned and not toxic, which I'll definitely take. So he definitely was a lead Nidoqueen, just meant to get up hazards. I don't have a grounded poison type on my team, so Toxic Spikes is definitely something that I could have expected to come. And yeah, by this point he's staring down a +2 Crustle with the boost, or not the boost, but with Sturdy intact. So he's got a rough go about it. He's probably got to break my Sash, my Sturdy, and then go for a Bullet Punch with the Metagross. Looking at this, I do want to do a quick calc over here. We do have our Crustle. We are at +2, and it's against the Gourgeist Super. Weakening this thing is going to be fantastic. Gourgeist Super, not regular Gourgeist. The standard is banded because NU apparently. It's level 100. We're at +2. Rock Blast with 3 hits does less than X-Scissor, and it won't even actually 2 a KO, so I feel like I have to go for Rock Blast here. I'll get my best chance to 2 a KO it if I get 4 hits. So I'll go for the Rock Blast here. We connect 1, we get a crit on that one. We connect 2, we connect 3, we connect 4. We get 4 as he Will-O-Wisp me. I'm fine with that. The question is, do I Shell Smash up again? Because he's definitely going to have Synthesis. If we're at +4 and we're burned. Where's my burn button? There it is. Yeah, well, we do nothing to this thing. We do 0 damage. Is he leftovers? He is leftovers. Whew. We're not going to be able to break this thing down. Once we get to +6, even then +6 with 3 hits, we're doing 38 to 45 with Rock Blast. I don't know how lucky we're going to get. I might want to save this thing, but I don't know if it's wise to save this thing. I think making sure the Gourgeist stays weakened is more of a priority. So I'm actually going to fire off a Shell Smash to make sure I can keep it weak no matter what. This will also force him to attack me to reveal one of his moves, which is good information that I will definitely take. And honestly, with the damage that we did there, doing 15-ish% per hit, I definitely feel like he is a more physically defensive set. And we go for a second Shell Smash here, as he's going to go for a Synthesis, I imagine? A Synthesis, yes. So that's fine with me. I can fire off another Rock Blast here. It's a 12.5, yeah, because we're burnt, that's why. Yeah, because on Showdown now you hover over the power and it shows you the strength of the move now, but it takes into consideration burn, which I wasn't expecting. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. We should still... The good news is we have the Nidoqueen gone, which is nice because it allows our Lantern to really kind of come in and do a lot of work. We do have to weaken things. So, yeah, he's basically at full again. We're going to be doing at least half to him, which is nice. And if he's like got no investment in attack, Power Up is doing at -1. Wow, 82 to 97. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Woo. Poltergeist. I have no items, so we can't use that. But yeah. Rock Blast, that's at +6. That boosts me +4. Wow. It is nothing. I don't know why it is so little. I thought it was going to do more. Because we're burned. We're at +2. Shouldn't that negate the burn? It's showing that I have to be +4. No, +6, excuse me. Oh, because I was at +2, I did that calc. Never mind. Yeah. Just keeping this thing weakened. That's the priority right now. So if I get to +4, Rock Blast is doing nothing. It's 28 to 34. Shit. Oh, man. I kind of wasted that turn. I should have doubled out. I'm going to go into Porygon 2 here. That's what I'm going to do here. Yes, I know I'm losing out on my +2 boost, but if I can keep this thing around and go for a... Maybe the Ho can't Oko me off of one hit. He can, though, because... I don't know. He'll be... Let's see. I'm at neutral. This is a lot of calcing going on. It's honestly only because he's making me second guess myself. If he's a defensive spread with Brave Bird, Brave Bird will do 46 to 51, which means we should live that hit. And if we are burnt and we are at neutral, Rock Blast with 3 hits does 46 to 56 to a max defense Ho, basically. So I'll take that damage. So because of that, I'm going to go into the Porygon 2 here, as he is going to go for the... What are you going to do? We frisk, we find his leftovers, thank you very much, and he goes and doubles into Metagross, which I am definitely okay with because I can fire off a Foul Play. Or do I want to Thunder Wave here? I think I want to Thunder Wave here. Slowing this thing down is key. So let's go ahead and fire off a Thunder Wave. The Ho is toxic, which is nice. We do frisk the frisk. So, yeah, we trace the frisk, that's it. But so far this game is not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah. I should have made sure I had the Gorgeous Week. If I had gone for Zen Head that first turn, I think it would have been a phenomenal spot to just do exactly what I had just done. But he probably would have gone for a... I don't know, he might have thought I have Ice Punch. Who knows? But I go for the Thunder Wave. And of course he goes into Raikou. Why would he not go into... Why would he go into Raikou out of all Pokemon? We'll see. He's probably going to carry Subtoxic. I think that's definitely a valuable set against me. It's pressure though, which is good. And he subs, yep, expected. Let's teleport out. As he Calm Minds, yeah. So this is likely going to be game. I'm a little disappointed because we should have been able to be fine against this guy. We got put into a really bad position early on, and it's not looking good for our chances. So we were probably going to fall to 2-1 here. Very unfortunate. Sub Calm Mind Raikou is very strong, as he's going to go for a Shadow Ball. He's going to get the KO on us, which sucks. We don't really have an option to beat this Pokemon. I'm not going to lie. If I Foul Play, I'll probably break everything, but... let's see. Okay, let's speed with Volcarona KO. He'll KO Yveltal. Unless he's not carrying an electric move. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go into Porygon again. I'm going to click Foul Play. Hopefully we break the sub, but it's looking like it's going to be a very unfortunate loss for us. As yeah, we don't break the sub, so we're going to lose this game pretty bad. It's going to be a 5-0 loss. GG's. It's over. We really don't have much. Our matchup this game was kind of like weird. I'm not going to lie. We really had a lot for a little. Ho was a big problem. If he didn't have Ho, Volcarona just went in. I could just set up and go for game. But yeah, let's go into Lantern here as he's going to go for another sub. Let's go for a Scald. He's going to make sure... Yeah, so we lose this game. Oh well, the streak comes to an end. Raikou is going to be the end of us. Not a big deal. I definitely feel like we're going to be in there at the end for sure. My sets were nowhere near as strong as his. He has a very strong team. Yeah, Yveltal's not going to get a kill, which sucks because there was a Pokemon that was hot in its trails. And yeah, Thunderbolt is his move of choice. So the fact that he doubled out there was good, but honestly, I can't believe he went into this thing. But he definitely had enough investment to take some hits, which is good for him. I'll go for a Foul Play here. This will actually get the KO, but he crits us there. I don't think it can matter. He's +2 with Stab. It's fine. So yeah, so we lose. GG's. Yeah, not going to say much about it. We didn't have much here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And you guys should be back tomorrow because we have a BBR battle going up. I believe it's going to be Week 5, which will be against Steve, the creator of the format. So make sure to come back and check that one out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.